guys, it's Colin here with Up North Outdoors, and today we're going to be starting on a project that, well, ever since like 2 or 3 years ago, I still get comments on almost every single video about to this day. That project is going to be the 1986 Ford F-250 with no other than the 6.9 liter diesel IDI engine. I have been getting comments for literal years about you guys asking where this truck is. And
my truck. Give it to me.
Right here. It all started 2 or 3 years ago. My grandpa had this truck as a plow truck, and it was sitting behind his barn for about a year and just sitting back there. And me and my buddies were screwing around one day, and we're like, hey, wonder if we could try to fire up this truck. And my grandpa was like, yeah, if you guys can get it fired up, you can have it if you want, because I don't use it. So my grandpa actually just gave me this truck, and sure enough, we got it fired up. We ripped her out. We ended up slapping the 35s, my old 35s, off of my Fummins onto here, and we even ripped it through some trails and everything. And it was really cool. It was a really fun truck. But then we started getting some problems because it had been sitting so long in a plow truck all its life. If you are from the Rust Belt, you know that plow trucks don't last very well. I mean, rust-wise. You can tell this truck is a rusty, crusty truck. It's not a pretty truck, and it's not going to be a pretty truck. Brake lines started leaking. They rusted out so much that it started pissing out brake fluid out of the brake lines literally everywhere. So for sure when you do new brake lines, and then also we got a pretty major fuel leak somewhere along the rail. We got a fuel leak, or it's pouring out diesel everywhere. The engine does run well. The front axle, the old front axle that was under this was the twin traction beam axle, but it had the front differential welded on it because something went wrong on it, and down the line someone welded the front diff so they could still kind of use four-wheel drive, and it worked good for a plow truck. But if I ever wanted to actually drive this truck on the road, that is a no-go. So that parts truck that I took my manual transmission out for my Fummins actually had a Dana 60 in the front of it, and I think it was 2 summers ago now, not last summer, but the summer before, we swapped and bolted up the Dana 60 under here. You can see we got new U-bolts under there, shining right there. We got the new Dana 60 hooked up on this truck. We do not have, at least I don't think so. Oh, did we? I thought we did not have the steering linkage hooked up on this, but maybe I did hook the steering linkage back up. I'm not sure, actually.
Might be.
Remember, it's been a while.
Talk up.
Huh?
Speak up a little bit, because you're
I think we actually might have hooked the steering linkage back up on this. Yeah, this way the tires are turned, they're turned the same way, so I guess we did. So yeah, we did a Dana 60 swap on this truck because that front end was garbage. So we got that done. The brakes and everything like that in the front still need to be hooked up. Those fuel lines need to be fixed. We need to put a bumper on here. We need to get the truck running again because it hasn't ran for a year and a half, 2 years now since we fired it up before. I'm sure it'll start no problems, but we definitely have to go through everything. And I've had you guys wanting me to start working on this truck again forever. And I couldn't really do it before because I was at my parents' house and I didn't have a shop I could pull it into and leave it there for a month or two while I worked on it. But now that we have this shop over here, you can see the smoke billowing out of it. I got the wood stove fired up. We are gonna get the tractor, and Maria's gonna steer this bad boy, and we are gonna try to get it pushed into the shed, let it thaw out a bit, and then kind of go through it today and see what parts we need. And then we're gonna hop on the computer, and if my wife lets me and the parts aren't too expensive, we are gonna order everything that we need, at least that I think we need, to get this truck up and running again.
My truck.
Once we get this truck running, I don't really know what we're going to do with it, but we are going to have some fun with it. I thought it'd be kind of cool to turn it into kind of a farm / work truck / maybe kind of a little bit off-road. Of course we're going to take it off-road. I mean, that's what we do on the
channel. Give it to me. Everybody on my channel wants you to give it to me.
Maybe if you made more videos on your channel, I would think about it.
Maybe if you gave me more. If you get this running. How about this?
Oh!
That's not a good roast. How about this? You get this truck running really, really good. And then I do more stuff on the truck, stuff that I want, so then I can drive it more, and I can make it look pretty, kinda.
Also though, but since everyone loves this truck so much, I thought it'd maybe even be cool to give this truck away.
But maybe. I want it.
Maybe give it away.
And in the comments down below. Let us know if you want me to have it or if we should
Give it to one of you guys.
maybe give it to one of you guys instead of me, the wife.
I don't know. Well, anyway, before we do any of that, we have to get this truck out of here and into that shed, which is going to be a process in itself. And of course, like most of our videos,
Also-
the sun is going down.
Also, the wife who lets you buy all the truck parts and is okay with it and budgets around it.
When's the last time I bought a truck part?
Remember when you bought the brake pads for my car and then never did it?
You know what? This isn't roast Cullen. This is Up North Outdoors. If you want to roast me on your channel. Up North Outdoors, wifey, link in the description. All right, we're gonna whip this tractor around. I don't actually have enough straps, I don't think right now. So instead of pulling it with the strap and trying to get the tractor in the front of it and just kind of push it out and have Murray steer, we'll push it out and then I'll get on the backside and we'll just kind of push it in with a bucket into the shed. I might have, once we get it close, I might have to pickaxe away and try to get those doors opened up a little more and better on the shed, but well, we'll get to that when we get there.
It open though.
Hello? Is anyone in here? Honestly, the interior isn't, for this truck not being
It's
used hardly
not
at all.
super
Like,
nasty.
we could honestly clean it up and make it pretty nice in here.
Honestly, I just got to shampoo the seats, shampoo the carpets.
Yeah, and we could put one of those old-fashioned, like, kind of like Western-style seat covers on it. Like one of those, like,
No,
ruggy.
I have so many cute ideas for this truck and that you're kind of headed in the right direction and that's all
Yeah,
I'm gonna
exactly.
say. But you have to let me do my cute ideas,
Okay.
even if we give it away.
Murray told me to do that secretly. It was already her idea.
Oh yeah. Here, hold this please so I can get in. Check out the new Croc boots. Crocs, sponsor me.
Who's the best husband in the world?
You're the best husband in
Does
the
not
world.
want to focus on them. They're like shining white. Holy crap.
I know.
They're like blinding everybody right now. That's how nice those things are.
I know. Can I just say, Crocs needs to sponsor Cullen's videos because then I can get all the Crocs. I literally had a pair from like my sophomore year
Hey,
in high school.
they don't care.
Yes,
Get
I
in
do.
the truck.
I wore a hole through it, Cullen, because I wore.
Wow, you weren't even gonna wipe the snow off the windshield? How are you gonna see?
You have to do that. I'm too short to reach.
Okay.
Oh Lord. I could make it so cute in here, okay? There's a lot of potential. And then I could just drive it around when I gotta go down to the farm and help Cullen. When I'm building my chicken coop this spring. Cullen's not allowed. What?
Can you see it all?
No. I can barely see anything.
All you have to do is see backwards for now, and then we'll get the scraper from the 400 and scrape it out better when we get it out of here.
Oh, fine.
Look at all the snow off the road to make any more of those death puddles.
I don't know if I'll actually. Hey, wait. Yeah, it's in neutral. It's cold. Can you turn the heater on for me?
The heat worked pretty good in here.
I know it did.
Another plus, but okay, I'm gonna see if I can squeeze the tractor up in here.
Also, these are the comfiest seats in the world.
I know.
Since I won't be able to film him, you guys can just watch me. This is always slightly terrifying when I'm involved in the stuff like this because, oh Lord. Oh Lord. Because I always get just nervous. Like, I don't want to get hurt. And I don't want him to get hurt. So hopefully his idea works and nothing breaks. Hopefully he doesn't harm his Big Josh, Up North Outdoors dad's tractor that he's letting us borrow. Because that would be a crap show. I can like barely see him through the ice. Oh, come on, push! Give her to be. Oh, the tractor died. Come on. Push, Colin, push. What are my wheels looking like? I don't know how tired they are. There we go.
it?
It is.
Good job, baby.
Thank you.
That actually went a lot easier than what I thought it would.
It was so hard to steer, and you kept trying to tell me which way to go, but like when we were going over those bumps, literally it was just like...
Yeah,
going,
no.
It was so hard. I think my hands hurt. Look at them.
I'm sorry. You did a great job, baby.
I know.
You did a really good job.
Who's the best wife in the world?
You are. I could have probably scooped a little bit more of the snow out of the way, but it worked. Say hello to the new toolbox.
Ooh.
It's not a shop, though, toolbox.
Ah. Let's see the drawers. Ooh.
Got some tools.
Nice
definitely.
and organized.
Yeah, ratcheting ones. No, this is a truck video, so it doesn't get way too long if I show all the tools.
Okay.
We'll do once I get some more stuff done on the shop, we'll do a shop.
Once you get lights in here, you should.
Yeah. Well, go warm yourself while I pick away at it.
Okay. Also, don't mind our friend Ben.
Get in there!
I can't open it!
Try!
I did! Oh. You're pushing me that way! I want to go that way! Oh my lord. Do 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 do. No, I don't like that sound. Oh, the wheels are fighting me. I wonder if the brakes actually work. I doubt they do. Cause I can barely see, let alone turn.
So our problem is we've got this big ice hump right here and the tires fell into it, and then we have this kind of lip right there. So it doesn't look as bad as what it is, but it's a pretty big drop, and the tires turned a little bit when they went out there too, so the truck's just kind of stuck there. And I ended up, we're gonna need a new bumper anyway. This bumper's already beat up, but kind of ended up ramming the crap out of this bumper. Hopefully I didn't. Oh man, that is crusty down there. Wow. That fuel tank is crusty too. Wow. Oh, that's bad. But anyway, yeah. Now I have to probably grab a little strap here and pull it out of there, and then put some boards down as a ramp to get it in.
Ooh, be careful of that. That's close.
Okay, that'll make things a little easier. And all we got is that little lip right there. And if we hit it with a little speed, right.
Well, I kind of have to come in with them turned how they are now. Once I get like pushed right back up to that lip though, then I can straighten it out because she's a little crooked now.
Oh yeah. And we can't go back any farther.
No.
Because it's our wedding thing.
Our arbor.
Yeah. We're just gonna have to send it.
I got it.
We've been messing with this for a couple hours now, and it has been fighting us every step of the way. I got a couple more things to try. We should have made a ramp here where this lip is. I didn't realize that it was going to be that hard to get it up off that lip. I should have though, because it's Minnesota and everything's slippery in January. I do.
Sorry. That's a big hiccup, and then it made me choke on my spit. Send help.
I do have a couple sandbags that I can cut open and pour some sand in the path of where the tractor is on each side. And then I guess I got off the phone with my dad. It's my dad's tractor. He's letting me borrow it. There is a way where I can posi lock the rear. It's in 4-wheel drive right now, but there's a way where I can posi lock the rear so both tires will spin. And I think that might be enough to be able to get it up. And if that's not, I'm gonna try stabbing the bucket in the ground and then kind of using hydraulics and kind of like push it up and over this lip. I don't know, we're just gonna kind of have to see how it goes. Otherwise we're gonna have to try to hook up a strap and back it up again the second time.
Which is terrifying.
Which is sketchy because it wants to roll. Like I caught it hard with the tractor. I ruined both the taillights, which were, the one was kind of already cracked up, but I destroyed both the taillights on this. They're all cracked out. But yeah, I ended up smashing up both the taillights, bent out the bumper pretty bad, but the bumpers was already kind of bent up. But I had to try to catch it so it wouldn't roll into the trees in our wedding arbor that we don't have anywhere to put right now. But yeah, we're gonna, like Mary said, it doesn't have brakes, so we can't break it because it needs brake lines, like I said earlier. And they're not hooked up in the front. So yeah, let's try putting some sand down. It's getting dark. Well, none of those ideas ended up working, so we kind of, a little bit of a waste of a day, but not a complete waste because we did get the truck out of the woods and all the way up here, the snow out of it. We got some wood here. Well, I guess kind of ended up burning all the wood, thinking we'd have the truck in here so we could thaw it out and work on it, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll get more wood tomorrow. Should be getting the 7.3 back from the shop soon. That is part of the reason that it's been a week and a couple days here since the last upload. Is this last week I have been swamped doing Sherp stuff. I was doing Sherp. I had to deliver some Sherps, give drivers training. I had no time for anything, and then on top of that, I had my 7.3 in the shop. Trying to track down the oil leak, which they actually made me feel a little better. Sorry, I had difficulty speaking. But they had a lot of difficulties actually finding that oil leak too. But come to find out, some O-rings and fittings, and then some leaking coming out of the H. A bunch of leaks actually, little leaks. Bless you.
Thank you, sorry.
Little leaks coming out of a bunch of different spots that just kind of, that are end up getting swirled around in there from the fan and everything. That's why it's just spraying everywhere. And I guess they found a small fuel leak too. So as you guys know, normally I'm the kind of person that'll do my own work in my own shop. But I was going to be making a 20-hour round trip with the truck. Plans changed a little bit, which we're going to be having some awesome videos coming here in the next week, so stay tuned. But plans changed a bit, so I'm not making that trip anymore, but I had taken it to the shop thinking I'm going to be doing that trip, and I was going to have to pull a Sherp with the truck, and I didn't want to break down 10 hours away from home with that oil leak, and I didn't have time with how busy I was last week to try to find it myself, so I took it into the shop, and now that it's there, well, might as well just have them do it since it's in there and they found the problem. Yeah, tomorrow, probably next video, probably try to finish or get this truck in here and get the parts ordered tomorrow. So stay tuned, and we'll get the truck the rest of the way in here, finish what we're doing, and start going through it. Start figuring out what parts we're gonna need. It's looking pretty crusty into there. It might need a lot, but definitely, I know for sure brake lines, the brake line kit for it. But before I start ordering parts, I want to look through and see if there's anything else that I think we might need as well. But yeah, this has been Colin here at North Outdoors. Sorry, things didn't work out the way they were supposed to, but we actually. I know I'm talking a lot, but funny story is we actually filmed half of an entire different video this morning, and then things kind of started not working out, and we decided like, hey, let's do this instead.
It'll be
this
easier.
would be easier and go more smoothly. Where now to come find out what we were doing this morning, probably if we finished doing that, honestly would have been better. But we're this far now, we might as well get her finished up. God bless, guys. I don't have my phone, it's about to die, so I don't have a Bible verse for you, but Jesus loves you, Jesus saves, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
This is a really bad idea.
I saw this old ride listed for sale, 10 years old, and it looked like hell. All my friends said don't, I replied, oh Lord, it's an F-150 on bed full. It stores my tools, can haul a load, but it drinks up gas, and now I'm broke. I jacked it up, put on lip kit, off-road tires with B-locks on it. It's got a little attitude, ain't it grand? It does the mud as well as the sand, it defines me who I am. It's more than practical, it's a statement. If you ever think I'll sell it, good luck. American made, and it's my truck. Before I was just another guy, look at me now, I'm way up high. Might look like I have it just for show, cause it'll dust up when it dirt road. I jacked it up, put on lip kit, off-road tires with B-locks on it. It's got a little attitude, ain't it grand? It does the mud as well as the sand. It defines me who I am. It's more than practical, it's a statement. If you ever think I'll sell it, good luck. American made, and it's my